I'm Juniper, and today I'm going to be doing my makeup while talking about a conspiracy theory. Okay. Hi, so I'm doing my makeup today. Today is about the Denver International Airport. I'm not from Denver, obviously, but this airport I've seen fucking everywhere. It was built in 1995 and was opened on the 28th of February. If you see me looking down, it's because I've got my notes down here. So 53 square miles, which is like a lot, but for some reason there's like only 6 miles away there's another airport in Denver that's perfectly functional, so you need another airport when there was already one fully functioning like only 6 miles away. $2 billion over their budget, which estimated $4.8 billion to construct, and it also took an extra 16 months to complete, and people are saying it's probably because there was 5 multi-story buildings that were buried underneath the Denver International Airport before construction began, and that's probably the delay, but no one really knows. We're all aware of the tunnels underneath the airport. There's a lot of speculation around what the tunnels actually are. Some people are saying that the tunnels are bunkers for the elite during the case of like biowarfare or an apocalypse or something like that. But the airport's official statement was that the tunnels underneath do exist, because we know that, but they were there because they spent a lot of money and time on building this claim baggage system, but it ended up failing and it doesn't work, and so there's just, apparently that's what those tunnels are, because it was going to be a system that went underground the airport and came up or whatever, and it just didn't work, so they just decided to abandon it. And so now apparently, according to airport, they use the underground for the airport's railway system and for easy transport for airport staff to get from one side of the airport to the other without having to weave in and out between like lots of passengers and stuff. And I guess that kind of makes sense, but I mean, like, these tunnels are supposed to go on for like a very, very long time. Some people are saying that these tunnels are the world's largest connection of tunnels underneath the ground or something. I don't personally believe that, but it's a conspiracy theory. So the decorations of this place are the biggest part of the conspiracy theory, considering like Lucifer. Oh geez, Lucifer. Lucifer is the giant blue Mustang that you see on the runway when you touch down. Its name is the Blue Mustang, and I cannot remember the name of the creator for the life of me. Hold on. Lewis, I cannot say his last name for the life of me, but his name is Lewis, the creator of Lucifer. Lucifer is like 30 foot tall, and is made out of fiberglass. The guy that made this made lots of statues out of fiberglass and was commissioned by the airport to build this Blue Mustang. The locals call it Lucifer to tie it in with like Lucifer, because this is a giant blue horse and it's very detailed. It's got like black veins and it's detailed in all the wrong places. It's got red glowing eyes, which glows day and night. That's not even the scariest part. When Lucifer was being made, his head fell off and hit Lewis, and Lewis later succumbed to his injuries and died. I think that Lucifer is cursed because he's also said to be related to one of the horsemen of the apocalypse, which is a biblical book of Revelations, which depict, you know, the horsemen of the apocalypse being death, famine, pestilence, and death. And they say that Lucifer is the 4th horseman, which is death. Like being a scared flyer, and like you touch down and you see this big ass blue horse, bro. What the fuck? Talk about the murals. Now I actually I can't find the name of the creator for the murals. So if you know the name, let me know, because I couldn't find the name in my sources. But basically, there are murals all over this place, in this airport. They're fucking everywhere. They're beautiful murals, like, they're made out of beautiful tiles and they're built beautifully. But they're spooky, like, they're deadass, like, super spooky. There's two sides to every mural. There's usually one side which is, oh geez, which shows, like, sadness and destruction. Like, there's a mural of a forest fire and these kids having to run away from this forest fire, and they're seen with these jars, and in these jars there's extinct animals, and there's like, in the very foreground there's like these two like coffins or something, and there's dead kids in them, and I'm like, oh, that's morbid for an airport. And on the other side of the mural, because it's a two-parter, they're all two-parters, they're seeing like all different types of children from all around the world are like dancing and they're rejoicing together and like stupid shit like that. Spooky one though. The spooky one is, it's basically this mural that depicts like this man, this soldier, and I don't know why I'm trying to talk while I'm doing this. So one of the murals depicts a soldier in like a green uniform with a gas mask, and he's got a gun in one hand and a long sword in the other, and on the end of the sword he's like stabbing a dove. He's also, I don't know if I already mentioned, he's wearing a gas mask. I probably did. And like the background of this is like of like this city that's like in disarray, like the buildings are like falling apart. And like there's like this mother in like the left foreground that's like sobbing and like weeping and holding her dead child. Iconic. There's like a bunch of children sleeping by his feet, which is like super weird. Like, what the fuck? The second part of this though is like, stupid phone, is like, he's dead, and all the, like, he's in the very foreground and he's dead, and there's two doves sitting on him, and like there's people singing and dancing and rejoicing in like the front background and everything again. Like, the purpose of these are supposed to be like, there's distress and upset in destruction and extinction of life, but there is peace and love and unity within nature. But that's pretty weird. Like, pretty weird. There's a plaque, I think it's AUAG or something like that, that's said on the plaque, and it's like this little cart with like these things inside of it, and it's right in front of the first one, which is of the one with the man and the mask, the soldier. And AUAG can stand for gold and silver, because that's its chemical compound, or it can stand for a gas. One of the funders for the the airport, because it had many funders, I think it's a funder or something like that, was a scientist, and he discovered a deadly gas which he called AUAG, Australian something like that, and it's basically like a dangerous strand of what? Fuck. Australian antigen, and the plaque is called the antigen plaque, and it's a strand of hepatitis. This deadly strand of hepatitis can be easily harnessed and could be used as a biochemical weapon, and that's why people are thinking like this airport is predicting a bionuclear or some fucking bullshit like that war or apocalypse coming upon us, because like it's right in front of the mural that's depicting something like that. That's pretty weird. Like, it's pretty sketch. Besides that, the gargoyles. Like, there's also gargoyles. Just to let you know, there's gargoyles near the baggage area where you pick up like your luggage and shit. I don't know, I've never been to a fucking airport. There's like gargoyles, not happy looking gargoyles, no, like scary looking gargoyles. Like, what's the purpose of that? Going back to the whole tunnel thing, there's a lot of like speculation around the tunnel because I mean, like, that's fucking weird. Back to the tunnels. I had to redo this segment, iconic. People are saying it's bunkers for the elite for like an apocalypse coming, like I've already mentioned. I think I have anyways. They're also saying it's a place where aliens live, because a staff member uploaded a photo of like this little alien scribbled onto the wall in what looked like chalk or something, and everyone's like, oh, this is proof there's aliens down there. But I mean, like, to me it just looks like someone was bored and decided to scribble like an alien, and they were like, haha, funny alien. But whatever, you know. It was also thought that the underground tunnels and bunkers are going to be used for mass genocide by the New World Order to regulate the population. They think it's a mass amount of underground concentration camps that's going to be used by the New World Order for a mass genocide to regulate the population or some stupid shit like that. I don't fucking know. So, direct contact between the Denver International Airport and the Freemasons. The Freemasons, if you don't know, I don't know much about the Freemasons, I'm gonna be honest. It's a group of elite, a super secretive group of elite men only, that this group has been around for years. Some people are saying since the Middle Ages, and they're super secretive and they're super powerful, and they're in direct ties with the Denver International Airport, and we know that because there is a plaque, a dedication stone on my notes here. There's a dedication stone, and the Freemasons logo, the square and the compass, is on it. But another super weird thing, there's a few weird things about this stone. Another one is that it's given like a shout out to the New World Airport Commission. The New World Airport Commission does not exist. It's not real. It never has existed, or at least there's no record of this New World Airport Commission existing. It's a bit weird as well because, you know, New World Order, New World Airport Commission, that's a bit like, you know, what the heck? Anyways, this plaque was set on the March of 19th, 1994, and is to be opened in 2094. Now, lots of people were saying that when you add 9 plus 1 plus 9 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 4, you get 33. And 33 is the highest degree in Freemasonry. So that's like another tie to the Freemasons. It's just a little bit weird if you ask me. So, in there, I don't think I mentioned that. That's what's going to be opened in 2094. There's a capsule, and it's supposed to be filled with like letters and transcripts and stuff. But lots of people are saying that that's going to be the date that the world ends, that the bionuclear war and the genocides will begin. So, spooky. Remember that, like, comet? I can't remember the name of the comet, but it, like, nearly hit, it narrowly missed the Earth a few years ago. This was back when Obama was in office. Yeah, he moved to Denver during that, and, like, maybe he was gonna be put into the airport bunkers for safety or something. Like, what if that's what the underground tunnels are actually used for? Because, like, he just moved to Denver all of a sudden when they found out that this comet was coming, and in case it actually hit, they needed the president to be safe, obviously. In weirder and weirder the more you get into it. Port Denver International has started reconstruction. I don't know the actual word. There's construction going on. It's not going to be finished until 2021. And so they've got like these walls up everywhere. And they're basically making a joke out of the conspiracy theories by saying, oh yeah, we're building a spaceship back here, and aliens, and they've got like pictures of aliens and gargoyles and everything all over the walls. They've also started doing tours of the underground tunnels, so you can actually go and like look at these tunnels. And like, if they really were a world order and that was a space only, oh Jesus, the space for the elite only, why would they be so bold as to letting the general public see this area for the elitists of the world? I somewhat believe it and I somewhat don't. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, I don't know. I do believe that the Denver airport is hiding something 1000%, because why the fuck would they build a new airport, bury 5 multi-story buildings to build this airport? Because they're underneath the airport. They didn't demolish them, they just buried them. Supposedly. So, like, what was the purpose of that? There was a perfectly working airport 6 miles away. Not even to mention, the Denver International Airport isn't even easy to get to through the city. The other airports are way easier to get to through the city. So, like, I don't know what the point of that was. Like, that's pretty stupid. Like, what the fuck? I do think that it's definitely used as, like, a bunker for, like, they say that there's a bunker in the Oval Office, but I think there's multiple bunkers depending on, like, the catastrophe. Like, the one in the Global Office is for, like, oh, I got eyeliner all over myself. Love that. There's a bunker in the Oval Office, and that's for if there's threats against the president. And that there's a bunker in the Denver International Airport that's for worldwide catastrophe. Like, if the comet would have hit the Earth, it would have caused mass catastrophe. It would have caused probably the end of the world. So, like, maybe that's what it is. I do think for sure that there's something sketchy going on with the Denver airport, and that, like, something's up. But, like, I don't know what the fuck is up. What are they doing? What's their plan? I'm just mainly confused, to be honest, about the whole why they need another fucking airport 6 miles away, buried 5 multi-story buildings to build this motherfucker, went $2 billion over budget, and spent an extra 16 months building this. And also the baggage claim system that apparently doesn't work, so they just, like, abandoned it. Personally, the Denver airport is sketchy, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Lucifer, why the fuck is it there? Like, dead ass. That's really spooky to me. Like, that thing's got bad juju. Like, this thing looks demonic as fuck, and not only that, it fell on top of its creator and killed it. So, I mean, like, Lewis, the guy that created it, fucking died from the head of Lucifer. I'm telling you. It's just, it's too weird for all of it to just be, like, a weird coincidence. Like, it's too weird to be coincidence. Like, I can't believe that all of this is just coincidence. I don't think it is. Like, there's no way it can just be coincidence. Like, it's just, it's stupid. That's all I have to say on the Denver airport. Like, I don't have anything else to say. What do you guys think of the Denver airport? Do you think it's, like, weird and sketch, or do you think, like, oh, whatever, it's just a weird airport? Leave your conspiracy opinions down below. this video, like it, please. Please. You have to subscribe to my video. No. Subscribe to my channel. Turn the bell on for notifications. And I'll see you all later.